thinking somewhere between 2,000 and 3,000 people have had their mark on Market Creek over the course of this planning. And in addition to owning the plans, it's important to own how it gets implemented. And beyond that, it's really important for people to own the assets themselves.
They came to our house, knocked on the door, interviewed us. They interviewed people on the street. Not only that, they came to our neighborhood meetings and they told us what they would like to do, and they asked even the group, what would you like to see here?
Sometimes, if you don't ask what someone needs, you end up giving, and you're giving the wrong thing, and the outcomes are not always positive, or they don't always stay, they don't have that staying power. So I think they're asking, what it is that you need? What do you want? What are your dreams? What are your visions?
The more that you involve community, people and members into the plan, the more that they feel attached to something. And the more that they feel attached to their community, the more they are to bring pride, ownership.
This is my first time I involved in a community work. I wanted to spend some part of my life to do something, but I believe this is a good opportunity for me to help my neighborhood.
What we're celebrating today is the closure of a $15 million loan and investment into Market Creek Plaza. This is about kind of an expansion of a really important public-private partnership.
New Markets Tax Credits is about bringing new private investment dollars to neglected and distressed areas by providing a federal tax credit to the investor. It's about stability, job creation, and real economic empowerment.
But I've never seen anything quite like what we're seeing in terms of genuine, local, community empowerment. This is where local communities have actually taken charge.
For the first time in our own neighborhood, look like we're going to get an opportunity to play a role as a major builder.
We have probably 110 employees, over 80 of them were hired from the community right here.
These just aren't jobs. These are good jobs. These are livable wages. This is health care for them and their family with a retirement.
This is the result of a lot of dreams and a lot of people in this community working together. This is your market. This is your creation. This is your place to shop. And I'm very proud to have been a small part of it.
I'm just so happy that I got stuck here. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people throughout when I was growing up used to say, you don't want to be stuck in this community, but guess what? I'm so happy that I was fortunate enough to be stuck here.
The people in the community have enough faith in this project to put their hard-earned dollars, and we have to work out a way to do it.
We knew that it was possible to set up a corporation so that stock could be sold and members in the community could purchase the stock.
We had to decide how people would qualify, who would qualify, how we would go out and outreach that, who would we connect with, and then in the long run, how all of that would be implemented.
People who live, work, or volunteer in the area are investing in Market Creek Plaza through a historic initial public offering.
Some people in Lincoln Park are getting a chance at a lot more than the American dream.
They have the opportunity to be owners of a shopping center.
Anyone who lives in the area or has been instrumental in the growth of the neighborhood and the shopping center will be eligible to buy these shares or units as they're called.
So this IPO is so different, and it's so needed for people to feel ownership Because my feeling is if you have something and you own it, you'll take care of it.
There were 271 individual investors, 33 youth-adult partnerships, 100 married couples that invested, 6 nonprofit organizations, including some churches, and 6 for-profit companies that work here to develop the community, and actually 5 of those are investment clubs.
I want you to understand that this, your being here tonight for this occasion, is nothing less than a miracle. You have made this happen.
It's given me an opportunity to not leave my daughter with money matters, but to teach her that her money can matter.
This is something so new to me. Didn't know too much about investing until I came and we got involved in the situation. So this is a great opportunity to even invest in other things. So just learning a lot and just being a part of this community.
What is going to be good for the community, our people.
I can tell you, for someone who's been involved in community economic development and building for the past 40 or 50 years, this really has its place. And it's more necessary right now in the United States of America than ever before.
And what is so exciting about the moment that you're in now is that you really have broken through. This is a breakthrough. This actually redefines the way we think about community building and community development.
We've gone public. This is a community-owned asset. The profits that are generated from the great work residents did here are going right back into their own pockets and into their own community.
It brought a lot of hope to many of us who didn't have any hope anymore. I mean, I didn't envision all this at one time, so it changed my whole way of thinking. It's changed my whole outlook on life, and I think it's done that for many residents here.
Look what we did. We had a vision, it was built, and now this community owns it. And if they don't see that, they've missed a big part. Because it is the most important piece, that this community came together in a place where I'm sure the odds against, I couldn't even tell you how many different cultures, how many different languages that come together to purchase and to share in a piece of their community. And so it is something that we can take out to the world and say, hey, look, you can do this too. For communities that they call underserved or unempowered. Look how powerful you can be.